Hey, I'm Kate. I talk all things conscious living and conscious, respectful parenting with the help of lots of great books, resources, and of course, my own experience as a mom. I made the decision a few years ago to start a YouTube channel with the intention of helping basically anyone and everyone that would listen, especially parents, expectant parents, or people that wanted to raise children one day. I wanted to give out the information that I had understood and learned and used for my own healing journey, my own experience as a new parent that wanted a truly awesome, authentic, connected relationship with my son. And I wanted to give that to other parents because the information that I had access to was not easily accessible. It's not stuff that you'll find on a regular old Barnes & Noble shelf. And if you do find it on Amazon or whatever, it's probably because someone exposed you to it, but not something that would just naturally pop up when you type in parenting books. Not to mention the fact that most people are like, I don't need to read a parenting book. I was raised by parents that are pretty good, or like, I know what not to do. I'm a nice person. Or my favorite thing, when I share my perspective or a perspective that's a little different than what people are accustomed to hearing about certain subjects when it comes to raising children, I'm met with the famous expression, I turned out just fine, or my kids will turn out just fine, or this is exactly what my mom did with me and I'm just fine, or and she's just fine, this is what her mom did with her. People aren't really just fine though, that's the thing. And I laugh, but it's really not funny, it's super uncomfortable. It breaks my heart that statistically people are more depressed than ever, super anxious, people are unfulfilled, unhealthy, and unaware of how to be healthy or prioritize their health, inauthentic and unsure how to get back to understanding who they are authentically, what their intrinsic motivations are, and what they even like doing for themselves, not for other people. Or people think that what they're doing is amazing and then they're also like unfulfilled by it because they realize they've been doing it to please and impress other people. Not to mention just marriages, other social dynamics. People hate going to their own family functions. Like I see all kinds of stuff about the holidays, dreading being around your relatives, dreading being around your loved ones. Is this what we would consider just fine? For our relationships with our parents, for our relationships with our siblings, with our partners, spouses, it all comes down to parenting, how we were raised and how our parents were raised. I definitely think it's appropriate to ask the question, how should I perceive and practice parenting myself? What do I want for my kids, for me, for our relationship, long-term and short-term? Do I want just fine? Or do I want high self-esteem, true confidence, joy, connection, authenticity, emotional regulation skills, fulfillment, love that is unconditional? Through taking a different approach, I can help you accomplish the latter for your children, but also yourself. In turn, I can help you like, for real, being a parent. Honestly. View it as the relationship that it has the potential to be, as opposed to a job, an obligation, and this sort of mutual ownership dynamic. I want parents to have the long-term results of great parenting advice, as opposed to these short-term fixes, like sneaky little tricks to get your kids to do and be what you want them to do and be. Through my course and other resources, I give parents the tools to have the only real influence they'll ever have over their kids, and that is a great relationship, one with mutual trust, connection, understanding, empathy, and unconditional love. Now, lots of courses exist on parenting and gentle parenting and all that stuff, but not necessarily on the reparenting process, which is what I find to be the most integral piece of having a great relationship with your kids. If you don't first work on you and understand why you have the triggers that you have, the conditioning that you have, the outlook and perspective that you currently have, it's going to be very hard to have any sort of mindset shift that's going to allow you to deeply connect with your child or children. It's going to have a huge impact on the marriage or whatever household dynamic you've got for your kids. And more than anything, it's going to be hard for you to feel this deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment as a parent because first, you have to feel that as a person, not playing the role of mom or dad, but as you, so that your children can see you being the best version of yourself. I always love my ultimate role models quote, Rosalind Ross. She says, "Be the hero you wish to see in your kids." And without the reparenting process, that is extremely difficult. So my course is going to take you through 8 modules. It includes several ebooks, lots of things that are going to help you on the day-to-day, and of course the lifelong tool set that you'll use to have better relationships all around, but especially with your children. For more information on how to enroll, go to the link in my bio and check out all of my other platforms for great information for free on conscious, respectful parenting and living.